Battlefield is one of the best sandbox shooter games of all time, but in order to compete with Call of Duty, they need to do better. And that was done by a buggy mess of a beta. But after the buggy mess, DICE still had a surprise planned, and that was Hazard Zone. And not a Battle Royale, but still sort of a Battle Royale game mode where you are in a squad of 4 people trying to collect data drives from a crashed satellite and then extract yourself with those data drives. Wait, hold on a second. I think I've heard of this game type before. Oh yeah, it's Hunt Showdown and Escape from Tarkov. But do you think that people need a similar mode to Hunt Showdown or Escape from Tarkov? That is exactly what the response is for people all around the world. Even though the trailer did a good job explaining what it is and how cool it is, but does it really look cool? With Hazard Zone, you will be choosing one specialist only, meaning 2 people cannot have the same specialist. So this time around, you really need to see what will work for your team, which also means specialists this time around will actually be used here. It's almost as if DICE made Battlefield 2042 especially for this mode. Now, what was talked about in the blog post by EA, you will be securing these data drives while fighting other squads with the same goal, as well as AI. Then you will have 2 extraction zones randomly in the map. The first one happens very early in the game, and the second happens by the end of the game. After the extraction is done, a storm will come over, and you need to collect these data drives quick enough in a way so that you can get to the extraction point as quick as possible. That is the second extraction point. So either there are 2 teams who will be extracted or possibly no one. After you have extracted successfully, you will get dark market coins. With these DMC, you can buy more weapons and stuff, and if you keep on extracting successfully more and more, there will be discounts in buying these weapons and more items. Now here comes the major issue. What if a squad has been winning and extracting data successfully so many times that they have now gotten so much discounts that they can get a better weapon? But what about the other squads who are not able to win any game? So now they have this disadvantage over this squad who has won a lot of games because now they have much better weapons, much better items. So in this way, there is that disadvantage for the newer people. Obviously, in any game, there will be some people who are not playing that great. So for them, this is bad because they will be easily taken down by these people who have a easily much better weapon. Another concern is that when you successfully extract, all you get is DMC, these coins, so that you can buy items. That isn't so much inspiring. I mean, I'm not so inspired or dedicated to play this mode only to just get DMC coins, which will only affect for Hazard Zone and not for the main game. For example, in Escape from Tarkov, when you successfully extract yourself, you get all the items that you have, but you also can, sell some of these items, get some money, and use that to upgrade your hideout, which is the most important thing. You're upgrading your hideout all the time. But in Hazard Zone, there's no such thing. So there's this disconnection because now people don't have a motive to go into Hazard Zone because all they're getting is DMC, which will just give you more weapons only to be used in Hazard Zone. What DICE could have done is maybe give people cosmetic skins, maybe give new skins to these new guns that they can use in all-out warfare, or maybe skins to their own character, their own specialist. You can also utilize your own hideout, your own base. So now people will have motive or that end game in mind, so now they play Hazard Zone because of that. Right now, what the game has been described as, it's not so interesting in the way that I do not know why I'm playing Hazard Zone. The third concern for Hazard Zone is one that everybody is talking about. Hazard Zone is a game mode that is not free to play. It comes with Battlefield 2042, meaning if you buy Battlefield 2042, then only you can play Hazard Zone. Now DICE is trying to sell Battlefield having 3 different modes just to justify that $60 price tag. We have seen a lot of Call of Duty games doing the same. Like for example, Modern Warfare had 3 modes, Black Ops Cold War has 3 modes, and Vanguard also has 3 modes. So similarly, DICE is trying to sell Battlefield having 3 modes because there is no single player, because single player was the biggest issue of Battlefield. But now if they take Hazard Zone as a free-to-play game, Battlefield 2042 only has 2 modes. 2 modes for $60 doesn't justify the price tag, if that makes any sense. But at the same time, Hazard Zone being free will bring new players to the game. Similarly, how Call of Duty brought Warzone. Warzone is the biggest Battle Royale game right now. So many people played it. And it still is evolving, developing, and a lot of people are still coming in. There's a reason for that. So if Hazard Zone was free, people would immediately come in, try that game out, play that game, and maybe it will be a great success for DICE. It will be great for everybody because everybody wants to play Battlefield, but they can't because the price is a little bit too much. And now with this free-to-play game, they can get the taste of Battlefield destruction, the sandbox that Battlefield brings, and then Hazard Zone with specialists and everything. That'll be so cool. We are in this state where a lot of games are being made free-to-play. We have Halo multiplayer free-to-play. We have Warzone free-to-play, Apex Legends free-to-play, and there's so many players in it. And there's a reason why. Free games always work than paid games. And if Battlefield had a mode which was free, imagine so many people coming into that game mode. Now the biggest similarity of Hazard Zone is Escape from Tarkov and Hunt Showdown. But Escape from Tarkov and Hunt Showdown, but you need to buy both of these games to play. But the point is that both of these games are dedicated to the game mode they have. They have only one game mode and that's it. Whereas Battlefield has 3 game modes: Hazard Zone, All Out Warfare and Battlefield Portal. It's just better that way to have Hazard Zone free because now people will get a taste of a new Battlefield mode that has never been done ever before. Battlefield has only been known about this all-out warfare sandbox simulation. It's like Battlefield is pulling out another Firestorm. Did not make it free to play and it failed miserably because that was not the mode that Battlefield was. They should have made it as a complete new game mode or a complete new game instead and made it free to play, but they didn't do that. And now Hazard Zone is going the same route, which worries me a lot because I feel like it's interesting but not that much that I want to play that game more. If that makes any sense. I really want this Hazard Zone to be successful, but I'm not so much excited about it. It looks interesting, but there's something there that I am just worried about. What are your guys' thoughts about Hazard Zone coming to Battlefield 2042? Are you guys looking forward to it, excited about it? Let me know all of that in the comments below. And do not forget to subscribe because we had more videos, reviews, impressions, and a lot more coming in this very much channel. So definitely hit that subscribe button to watch it all.